What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's living well and staying blessed. It's your boy, Marcus B. As always, I'm with the one and only Mr. Evan Simmons.
What's up?
And guest host, Aaron.
Yo.
This is episode 13 of Holla at Your Boy. And today, me and Evan sat down, and as we do, talked about our lives as educators in the current climate. But then, we get into a heated argument about food and preferences of restaurants. Words are hard, but
Yeah.
anyways, just know that we do agree on a lot of things, but all the times we don't agree, my opinions are correct,
And I control the edit.
and Evan is still wrong.
Okay.
As always, if you guys like what we're doing out here, make sure you like, follow, subscribe to us on all things social media, YouTube, and a reminder that we are now officially on all the podcast platforms. So if you're more into just listen to the audio, make sure you catch us on Spotify, Apple, and Google Play. And make sure to show us some love so we can get to as many people out there as possible. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Word. And we're live.
Yeah, we are.
What's going on, Big Doug?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good. I got a new shirt today, and
Did get a new shirt.
life is.
I enjoy it.
It's yeet or get eaten.
I still think it should be yeeted.
Yeah.
But now that I see the shark, because you were just like saying the quote, but now that it has a
right.
shark on it, it makes more sense that it's yeet
Right.
in.
Yeah.
You don't want to get eaten by the yeet shark.
Yeah. It's a yeet shark. Yeah, that's funny. A yeet shark. Yeet shark.
Anyways, Doc, how's it been? We are now on day 3
Yeah.
of professional development.
Yeah.
And how has all of this been for you?
I don't know. I was thinking about this the other week. I've never had a normal year of school.
Yep.
I don't think either of us have had a normal year of school where everything starts off normal.
Yeah.
And we're in a place that we're not moving from. So I've never had a normal year of school. So this has been it's
Just another year figuring something out.
Yeah, another year, another weird year. It's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Now, granted, there's more figuring out online stuff. But it's something that I also think we should have figured out too.
Already been kind of on top of.
Yeah, I think a lot of, I don't want to turn this into a music education podcast or whatever, but a lot of the blended learning stuff with all the teachers who were doing videos and stuff before, and then you come in class. We could have been doing some of that stuff
For sure.
It's just we just were so focused on teaching band in class that. But now we're here and we're making it through it. But yeah, it's
Being forced to do it. I mean, it makes you more necessity.
Yeah.
Easy way of putting it. Just
Yeah.
now it's because before it was the option of doing it. And
Right.
It's dude, if you could get on top of this,
Right.
it'd be super dope and it'd be mad helpful for your students. And I think you and I for sure definitely both acknowledged that.
Right.
But just didn't quite have the time didn't take the time to figure it out and set it up. And
Yeah, because we're so used to you go to class, everyone's gonna be in class.
Yeah.
You don't doing stuff online as a little bit of a task and stuff. No, we're just used to everyone being inside.
And plus it was because everybody was in person, the online stuff was more how do you say supplementary, extracurricular.
You're right.
It
wouldn't be the main grade.
Telling the kid yo, if you're bored at home, I've got all these video things set up. Go poke around if you run out of things for practice.
Right.
But now it's hey kid,
if you want a grade for this class,
you're deciding to stay home, which I get. I don't blame you. But now 100% of your grade is going to be based off of whatever it is I set up for online.
Right.
And that's a little stressful.
Yeah.
A little stressful.
Yeah, does not make it easy.
Yeah.
But it's also been kind of fun to sort of like think things more, like think things through a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, like how, like, can I teach this super well rather than like, me sit there with them and figure it out with them. It's more like, all right, you got to make a 3-minute video to teach you the concept. Better be good.
You got to be super clear and concise on the instruction now.
I'm about to do my quarter note video. I'm about to be like, all right, I got to make sure I explain it super well.
100%.
Clear with my words.
Well, this is gonna be some fun cuts for you.
Yeah, I'll do whatever. But yeah, it's about 10 minutes of like, 1 second, or 1 millisecond.
Yeah.
We gotta get it down to not the millisecond, but it's pretty close. Yeah, I don't know. This will just be a weird time to get technology and all that stuff worked out, but we'll figure it out. We'll get past it.
I'm not terribly worried about it. I think a lot of my anxiety just kind of lives in the what do football.
Well, yeah. You guys don't even.
We don't know what that call is going to be.
So yeah, with that kind of being so up in the air, it's kind of like. I mean, yes, do stuff, but also how do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really know exactly what needs to get done.
It's just at like what capacity are we doing stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I mean, we're definitely not the only ones because I don't think anybody's made 100% call that they will be doing.
Yeah.
Like a football season.
It's schools all over the country. I mean, that are struggling with like, what are we actually going to do?
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be a little bit interesting.
Because I'm 100% ready to just go like full blown college studio. You roll through like one at a time. Because this is what I thought was gonna. I don't remember what plan it was we were looking at having, but just like only so many kids were going to be allowed to come to school at a time. I was like,
no.
Where you just, like, you're coming, these 5 kids roll up on Monday. You know, got this big old percussion studio. We can, 1 kid per room.
Yeah.
No big deal. And then I kind of float around, like, this is what you need to work on, this is what you need to work on, this is what you need to work on. Then you come in at the back end of the week and you play off the things that we talked about.
Kind of treat it like a college studio kind of thing. We're just going to work on your fundamental skills.
Yeah, just getting better.
I mean, that's something I've always like wanted to do, is just like not spend so much time on band, because it's like, I mean, band's band, but also like
there's other parts of band.
Yeah. There's also like,
I mean, that's everything that Connor was talking about, man.
Right.
And that's something that he's like super passionate about, because I don't know if he actually said anything about it. I don't remember if he did, about his, like, he's really avid into composition.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about it.
And like, he was really into the elementary education side of things, as far as like the fundamental side of it. Mm-hmm. Like, this is a quarter note. Like,
right. Yeah.
Like, let's talk about a quarter note for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Until you grasp it, and then we can move on from there. And then let's talk about like some baby music history. Stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I've been excuse me, just in a weird place of bouncing thoughts between my head, because I still don't even know at what capacity I'm going to be at the middle schools.
Yeah, because we're still trying to figure out like schedules and stuff like that right now. Because like, I don't know about y'all's numbers, but like we've gotten some numbers that
you guys have gotten your numbers
50, 60-40 occasionally.
I think we're looking at the 60-40 of remote.
60 remote.
Yeah, I'm just like, God bless, dude.
I mean, like, with that, I was thinking, like, if I have a saxophone class of like 5 kids, I'll be pretty like happy with that.
Yeah, like it would be dope, but then it puts you in this weird place of like, how do you approach the online folk? Yeah,
you do have to go to that online side now and like, focus more on that online stuff.
And it's easier. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's easier for like I know Kelsey's not struggling too much about like her dance one class,
right.
because she had like two dance one classes, and both of the classes got like half remote. So they're talking about pushing all the in-person kids into one class, and then all the remote kids into one class. And then it's, a little weird of assignments for the remote because it's dance, but
right.
as far as her planning for her,
she gets a whole period.
Yeah, she gets a whole period to do it, as opposed to us, where if they did that to our 6th grade beginners, like
virtually all my saxophones and clarinets in one class.
Yeah, you could kind of do it, but not.
That wouldn't be
not super effectively.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just strange, man.
Yeah, it's definitely strange, and I think it's most like unfortunate point is it's a untouched ground.
Yeah.
As far as like what we're having to do right now, like no one's ever had to, panic. Well, not panic. I won't say panic teach, but like no one's had to create as much content as we are right now, or as much, or think in the different ways that we're having to. No one's had to do that with education, really.
It's all been like, if
it has been slow, like it's been a slow roll.
It's just like, it would be really cool if we could somehow do something like this.
Right.
Let's see if we can figure this out over the next X amount of years. As opposed to, it's like, nah, dog, it needs to be done in a couple weeks. Figure it out.
And then you have 6 weeks of online content ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a weird, like saying that out loud to myself just now was like, yeah, I've never.
And plus, even at that, it's like, okay, I could come up with 6 weeks of online content, but that 6 weeks of online content is going to look different if everything's going to be straight after that 6 weeks, as opposed to if we're always going to be in this state of confusion for the entire year. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like 6 weeks of, if we're always if it was just guaranteed, like after the first 6 weeks, we're straight back to normal.
Right.
Like, all right, man, just bite the bullet and do some music. Just do like 6 weeks of music theory.
Yeah. The
kids killing it on subdivision and all that. And then, all right, now let's learn to play the horn. But now it's like, okay, so do I still do all 6 weeks of music theory and then maybe figure out how to play? Do I just push that back? Do I talk about music history? And in 6th grade you can't do like culture assignments because the kids don't know how to write yet. So you can't tell them to like, hey, look up Gershwin and tell me everything you think about him.
Yeah, that'll be, I mean, like I'm doing, like my Fridays, so like the way we're scheduling it right now is that we're doing a regular Monday and a regular Wednesday, but Tuesday is where we're doing a live meeting or whatever with everybody on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Tuesday, Thursday are more theory days. There's more time working on theory, and the online kids will have the same like online assignments that we're doing in class anyway.
Gotcha.
But what I'm doing is Thursday will be like our test day. So the online kids will submit a video. Everyone else is in class taking the test.
Makes sense. And while the other kids are doing the theory packet for that day.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a solid plan.
Yeah. And then Fridays are going to be kind of my, like you said, like culture days where we're going to do some listening. And we're not going to spend the entire day listening, but, out of a 40-minute class, I'll spend about, 10, 15 minutes on targeted listening and just or directed listening. Like, hey, Brandon, listen to this one time. I'm going to tell you about, like, this little compositional thing, or like, hey, this is a theme and variations. Listen to this short.
Figure out what just like this is a theme and variations. I'm not gonna tell you what that means, but listen to it and see if we can figure it out.
Tell me where the new variation starts.
Yeah.
Those kind of little things.
Yeah,
just kind of, to kind of teach those things that we. See, I've taught those through like book lines. Been like, hey, made it to line 91 or line 90 is variations on a theme. It's a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And like, I taught it that way and been like, cool, we hit the theme of variations, but now I get to cover that in the first 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I might not cover it in the first 6 weeks, but
it's more of a possibility now than it was back then.
Yeah. So, it'll be fun to. I'm trying to approach it that way. It's like it'll be fun for them to learn more different things than just like what I would usually spend like the first like we're gonna learn our rhythms, we're gonna learn our notes, we're gonna memorize our first octave.
You're gonna learn what clapping and counting means. You're gonna
like spending the time on the usual stuff is not gonna be it's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to do something different. I'm trying to make it as fun as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
We'll see how it goes, man. I mean, who knows? Maybe everything shuts down and we're just all online, or maybe everything just blows over and we're all straight.
That'd be ideal. But look at you, Russia.
Shout out those like 72 people that have gotten the vaccine or whatever the number is.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
No matter how sketch it is, but you got the vaccine, kids.
I need it.
let's see if it works. Fingers crossed. Anyways, that was not what we intended about talking about, but you know,
it's a solid chunk of it. But
it's I mean, it's what's going on in our life right now.
Yeah.
It's hard not to talk about it.
Gotta give the people an update.
Yeah, man. All those super fans out there.
Yeah, people are listening on, and people listening on like Apple and Spotify and
Google Play,
YouTube and Google Play and all that stuff. Like it's been. Gotta keep them updated.
Gotta keep them updated on the life, man.
Yes.
I mean, actually, that's a real thing. I think part of why I listen to the podcast I listen to is because they kind of just talk about their life a little bit.
Yeah, you get to see how that person's doing.
See how they're going through their days, see what's new with them and all that.
The worst thing you could hear in a podcast is someone just being like, all right, now we'll talk about my top 5, this thing.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about just that. Nothing else.
Yeah, it's like those
Stay on topic.
those podcasts are really cool and really informative. But the ones that are longer than like 25 minutes,
right?
It's just like, come on, man, give me something.
What are you doing?
Give me some personality, bro.
Right.
Like a really good one that I listen to, and it's like one of those topics that I really like is Business Wars.
Okay.
You check that one out?
No.
Before? No, it's super dope. They talk about like the history of two things against each other. So like they did a series on Blockbuster versus Netflix.
Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah, Coke, Pepsi, Chevy, Ford, Pulitzer, and this was a really good one. Who was the other one? I can't remember. It's gonna bother me. But it was about the newspapers.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Pulitzer and like the New York Times or something, or
not the New York Times, it's before New York Times.
Washington Post.
I'm just gonna look it up because it's gonna bother me.
Pulitzer and the Magic Man. I don't know.
Definitely the Magic Man.
That'd be interesting though. Like just
that's a super dope podcast, and I think everybody should check it out. Yeah, it's like. Have you been keeping up with Versus?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, for real?
No.
Oh, dude, it's super dope. Oh, is it not a thing anymore? Did they get rid of this? Oh, man.
Podcast is gone.
Podcast is gone. Am I tripping? Let's see.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's still there. I guess I just haven't listened to it in quite some time. It just kind of deleted itself.
Oh yeah, that happens when you don't look at it for a while.
Oh, so like the most recent one is Dating App Wars.
Bumble versus Tinder.
Yeah. So that's gonna be super interesting. Wow, season 42. They got quite a lot. Sorry, let me try to find this. So Uber versus Lyft.
Yeah. You could have Googled it, right?
I could have Googled it, but I'm just kind of scrolling through.
No dead air.
No dead air. We're just mumbling.
I really want to, I don't know, pancakes. Pancakes versus waffles.
Yo, hold up.
You want to have?
We're gonna talk about that right now.
You want to have a versus?
Jesus. Go. Whatever. I don't care enough about it. Check out Business Wars. It's a good podcast. They talk about a lot of stuff. Waffles, pancakes, French toast. 1, 2, 3. What is it?
Oh, it's pancakes. Yeah.
You joking? How dare you?
I mean, no. Okay. Here's the thing. All right, let's talk about it. So, French toast.
How dare you, sir? Don't you? You do not get to shuffle off French toast off this table.
I like it, but it's not like it's not a go.
You listen. You hear this?
Let's face facts here. You just go.
How dare he?
It's just like, I mean, I don't know. There's better things than French toast.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
Wait, is yours like French toast?
French toast number 1 all day, baby. You ever had a brioche French toast?
I don't like a custardy bread.
How? Oh my god.
I don't like my bread wet. Yeah, I think that's the thing for me about. French toast is good, but I don't like my French toast, my waffle, or my pancakes like super like moist. Not moist. What am I thinking of? Soggy. Like I don't want it wet.
The only thing that makes it soggy is the syrup.
I mean, well, yeah, but then you don't like. Then it's not like good for if there's no like custard like in it. Like if you don't like taste have a little bit of the custard texture. Is it French toast? I mean, or is it just like bread that you just kind of got wet with
with some egg and milk?
Just a little bit of wet bread.
I get what you're saying. You're wrong, but I get what you're saying.
Am I though? Because okay, so first of all, making French. We can classify these things because I have to classify and codify things. First of all, when it comes to, let's talk about making those things.
Yeah.
The easiest of those 3 things to make, is by far, pancakes. You cannot tell me that getting out. First of all, you gotta make day-old bread, so you gotta start that yesterday. And then for French toast, and then you gotta make. Well, I mean, granted, making your custard, milk, eggs, a little cinnamon, a little nutmeg or something in there. Start it up and soak your bread in there, and then it's done. But you gotta start that yesterday. And you gotta make sure you got the thick bread. You can't get the sandwich loaf because the sandwich loaf French toast is just sad. So like that, you gotta go through that whole struggle.
Okay.
The faces you're making.
I'm listening.
You're so.
I'm letting you get
All right. Yeah.
Get your argument out.
I'm getting through it. Now waffles.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. Anytime I'm in a hotel and I see a Texas waffle iron, I go.
The Texas waffle iron is just better.
It is better. Like
just this. I'll agree with you on that.
I don't know if shit.
What's up?
Why don't I own a?
It says here, of course, French toast is superior to pancakes and waffles.
Ha!
According to Reddit.
According to Reddit.
Reddit.
The people have spoken. Evan, but continue your argument.
Let me not say too many words. So first of all, let me get back to waffles. Texas waffles. I mean, if I had a Texas waffle in front of me, with some butter and some syrup, maybe some berries on it.
Some berries.
The little whipped cream on top.
Okay, I see it.
Oh.
I'm picking up what you're throwing.
It's
down.
good.
What about some apples?
No.
No? Really?
And even if they're like, I'm talking about like
the caramelized apples.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That would be bad.
Okay.
And the cool thing about waffles is that they can be dessert too.
Yeah.
You can make dessert waffles and all that stuff. But you still have to. You got to clean the waffle iron. You got to clean the machine after you're done.
You got to have a waffle iron.
You got to have a waffle iron. Everyone has a pan.
It's fair.
Everyone can like right now can probably make French toast and pancakes.
It's fair.
So that's why like waffles are like waffles are like the foie gras of the morning baked good. It's so hard to make and so hard to find. Like,
Okay.
and then pancakes are just. When it comes to breakfast, I like my breakfast simple. I like it like I always get the same thing every time I go somewhere: pancakes, bacon, eggs. I get the same thing. I don't care. Doesn't need to be any more.
That makes me a little sad.
Doesn't need to be any more elevated than that. If you can't do that right,
I agree with you.
with
I agree with you on
everything
that.
else.
I can get behind you on that. I judge Mexican restaurants based off their rice and beans and their
Right.
salsa.
Like, if you're messing up that, then what are you doing?
Especially like a Mexican restaurant that has like some, like, I don't care if you buy the tortilla chips, but they gotta be good.
Right. If you have some like crap ones that are barely salted, like,
Yeah.
what are you? I don't want to eat this with paste.
Like Taco Cabana
yeah,
tortilla chips. It's
those
not it,
crumbly
man.
things that you put in there, like
Way too
salsa
thin.
that's way too like.
Their salsa's way too watery.
Right. That's
Okay.
wrong.
I get what you're saying.
So don't mess up what's good already.
I got you.
It's hard to mess up.
I mean, there's far superior things for breakfast, but I get what you're saying. The simplicity, like you gotta be able to give me a good scrambled egg.
Now, if I had a quiche and a Texas waffle, I'd be all right. But pancakes, bacon, and eggs are like the go breakfast.
Okay. Quick one: hash
Yeah.
browns or home fries.
I'm never like in the mood for like home fries.
Bro, we've never disagreed more.
I get the home fry argument. They're like crispier, a little heartier. Like,
Yeah.
they're definitely a little more like it's like more like the steak of like home fries. You got a steak or you got a hamburger. It's that kind of thing of like you're gonna work for it and kind of like cut your meat and stuff, or you just gonna bite into it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what hash browns. I like to mix my hash browns and my eggs, a little ketchup and salt and pepper on that. Oh, it'll set me
See,
off.
my problem with hash browns is that a good majority of them are wildly mediocre.
Yes.
People
Yes.
rush the cooking process of it.
But yeah, because it takes forever to make.
It takes a long time to make a good hash brown.
That's why my breakfast only said pancakes,
fair.
bacon, eggs. Because hash browns, it's hard to make them right if you do like letting them sit on a cooktop for 10 minutes, like 10, 15 minutes. Like,
You gotta just slowly going back and forth.
just let it brown.
Back and forth. Just let it slowly brown. People trying to out here quick sear,
Gotta get it out.
and get it out. Come on, man, that ain't it.
You can't do that.
You got these raw potatoes in the middle. Ain't no one
Right.
want that.
But yeah,
So
I'm
because of that, home fries,
home fries.
unless usually they don't mess them up. They
Now,
can be
home
under seasoned.
Now, home fries, you can't mix that with anything.
You can do that with eggs, man. What
You
you talking
can
about?
sort of get a bite of egg in there. And
You get the entire thing. What home fries are you getting? Where they're like wedges?
that's what I was thinking.
Oh no, man, little.
You're
puppy
talking about the little cute.
little baby puppy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Explain this French toast.
So you're saying so you've got pancake,
Yeah,
waffle,
yeah,
French toast.
yeah,
First, second, third.
yeah,
Gold, silver, bronze.
yeah. Are you the exact opposite?
Pick up the exact opposite.
Huh.
Yeah.
So explain to me why. First of all, destroy my argument. Why
So
why are
I will
pancakes-
give you. Okay, I'm gonna acknowledge everything that you're right about.
Okay,
The convenience of pancakes is real,
true.
unless you're making the batter from scratch.
It's a little bit hard.
It's not, but
You gotta get buttermilk and.
you got to have the right ingredients. And just like I was saying before, it's a simple recipe, but because it's a simple recipe, oftentimes hella bland. Right?
Yeah,
Your pancake can have flavor on it,
it can.
in it,
Yeah.
but more often than not, people rely on what's on it.
Right.
And that's my issue.
They don't like flavor the pancake.
They don't flavor the pancake. It just tastes like some fry bread.
You know what the key is? A little bit of salt.
Yeah.
It's gotta have.
You gotta have some salt in there, man.
Otherwise, you lose like salt and like of course the butter you like cook it in.
Yeah.
It's gotta be like.
Gotta be good butter. Gotta have good buttermilk in there.
Right.
Gotta you honestly throw a little bit of vanilla extract in there.
Yeah.
Get some nice little undertones.
Get some cinnamon in there, like if you want just like.
Well, see, if you throw cinnamon in there, you might as well get French toast. You gotta be careful. Cinnamon is the key ingredient to French toast, baby. If you're really gonna break it down, the only difference between a pancake and French toast, cinnamon.
Huh? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, because the pancake. No, sorry, a French toast. Like, that's supposed to be like custardy. It's supposed to be like.
What? I get what you're saying, but that's never what I've looked for in a French toast. I look for the flavor and the bread they use.
You never wanted that slight like spongy like.
Yeah, that's in the bread that they use. That's why I said brioche French toast is the way to go.
In brioche, you gotta like squish it. Well, no, brioche is like lighter, I'm sure.
Yeah, you get it. It's nice and fluffy, right?
Right.
Little baby squares. You follow the Rock on Instagram?
No.
You need
Oh
to.
no, I do now. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to follow the Rock on Instagram. That's what he gets every Sunday,
Right.
man. He gets some brioche French toast, throw some peanut butter on that bad boy.
Stupid how much he eats.
Well,
Like
yeah,
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. He also weighs like 260, all muscle.
That's true.
First team, all yoked. Like
Yeah.
the Rock's it, baby. He can eat an extra large pizza, no big deal.
Right.
He's gonna be straight because he's gonna get off a 22-hour plane flight and then immediately go to that gym.
Right, and then immediately go shoot a movie after that.
Hell yeah.
The Rock.
So
Yeah, but
that's my argument against pancakes.
I do want to try that though. With French toast with PB, like a French PB and J.
You've never had that?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god,
I'll make it sooner or later.
bro! Even better. I will say even better. You throw that on top of a waffle.
PB and J.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not bad.
it's better.
I've done that between like between Eggos, sadly, but it still,
Oh,
it still,
of course,
still
man.
wasn't good. It still wasn't bad. Like,
Still wasn't bad. I love me a good Eggo. But yeah, definitely Texas waffle, far superior to round waffle
yeah,
for whatever reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's the both the nostalgia and the challenge.
I can get behind that.
Uh,
But yeah, for all those reasons,
yeah,
French toast far superior.
I just think
Because this is the argument being a bad piece of French toast is still better than a bad piece of a bad pancake. I'm looking full spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, if we're going full spectrum, probably waffles number one.
yeah,
It's bad to have a. It's hard to have a bad waffle.
Yeah, but you can get a like I don't know about you.
The range is small on a waffle. It's like it's a waffle. It's a really good waffle.
Did you
It's
get
like
those
right
pancakes in elementary school? Like they were in like clearly like made them like the 3-pack.
Oh yeah.
And they just like threw
God awful.
whatever steam bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just like those awful little round discs that were just hard and
Terrible.
yeah, those were bad pancakes. Those
Right,
were,
but that's under the guise of pancakes.
Right.
A bad waffle is Eggo, and I love the hell out of some Eggos.
Eggos are great. Like it's hard to mess up a waffle.
Exactly. So I'm going to retract my statement. If we're going to be 100% honest, we're going full spectrum of what the food is. We're going waffles, number one.
Okay. I could.
But still, because of that exact thing, that crappy little round cake disc
Yeah.
that was served in elementary is under the pillar of pancakes.
Right.
Mediocre, even if a French toast is made with that crappy 50-cent Sara Lee sandwich bread, it's still okay. Lawyer. On to the next one. All
All right.
Do you understand my rebuttal? That's all I'm.
I understand it. I don't agree with the.
I'm saying you got to look at it full spectrum, bro.
Because you can have a lot of bad food.
You can have a lot of bad food,
And you go,
but like I'm of course negating burnt food, like raw food, like a raw pancake's gonna suck, a raw waffle's gonna suck, a raw French toast is gonna suck. Like, right? I'm just talking about like an edible, like a passable food choice to be served.
So like Saturday morning, you want French toast.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still a Saturday morning pancake, hanging out.
Don't get me wrong,
chilling,
man.
making a pancake. Like
Every time I go to Cracker Barrel, I gotta get a pancake.
exactly.
But
There's literally an international house of them.
but if I'm going to IHOP, I ain't never getting an IHOP pancake. IHOP pancake sucks.
They're bad. They don't.
The only thing that makes them good is all the toppings they got.
They don't cook them. They don't cook them on the underside.
They don't.
I made that mistake. I was in college and we went to IHOP because it was across the street from my dorm, and I was eating my pancakes and then I was like, I've never looked like why do they make the plate so small? Like let me look underneath it. It's like, oh, that's not
Super
even done.
disappointing.
It's just a white sheet.
It's
like,
terrible.
Oh no, this isn't a done pancake.
IHOP is off.
Yeah, don't.
Denny's is far superior.
Denny's, Cracker Barrel, IHOP.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Well,
Cracker Barrel, Denny's, IHOP.
for pure like.
Just talking about breakfast.
For pure content, like no, so for the amount of food you get,
Yeah.
like Denny's.
Oh yeah,
Like-
all day, bro. 2468 menu,
Yes,
bro. $4 unlimited pancakes.
I
Come
will,
on,
I will
man.
get that all day.
You
Like,
can get that all day. $6 you get some. You get the unlimited pancakes, hash browns, bacon and eggs.
right? Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah. I would definitely go to Denny's over. If we had a Denny's here in Temple,
Dude, they're building one.
they are.
They are over by the CVS. Actually, by where you're at.
Hooray. Oh, really?
Have you not noticed that? The Yank Sing.
I don't know stuff.
Not Yank Sing. Bay Street,
Okay.
which was open for I think a day.
Okay.
So very sad. I was kind of excited about seafood and bar and grill. And I was like, hell yeah, man, let's get after it. And then they were open road for like I think a day.
Run of time.
Yeah. Super rough.
Gotta have a big opening, but it's hard to have a big opening now.
I don't have a big opening.
Whew.
But yeah. So
Yeah.
pancake. Sorry, I was about to go bottom up. Top down. French toast, waffle, pancake, Cracker Barrel. Excuse me, Denny's, Cracker Barrel, IHOP.
Right.
That's where I'm going.
Okay. I mean, I would switch the pancake and the French toast, but
We agree at the restaurants.
yeah, the restaurants are. What about? This is I guess since we're doing this now, TGI Fridays, Chili's, or Applebee's.
How dare you?
Those are the three fast casual dining dinners. Are either of them good?
Okay.
I don't
3,
know.
2, 1. You give your number one.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, go. Like on the
give me
next
a
quarter
second.
beat.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. On the next quarter beat after
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Fridays.
Chili's.
How dare you?
All right. Well,
Chili's is garbage.
Chili's. Let me tell you something. Oh my baby, oh my baby, oh my baby, chill. No, I can't do that right now. Chill. Oh my God, my voice is gone.
I was gonna try it, but I felt that I could.
You're like, you can
No
do
way.
the bottom part.
I got the bottom part all day, baby. Is that all?
Okay.
Is that your only argument for it?
Like Fridays, now granted, I haven't been to a Fridays in a hot minute. Because it's been at least 10 years. I've been to a
It's been.
Yes, ma'am.
One of the weeks has looked at me. I'm probably about 2, maybe 3 years since I've been to a Fridays.
It's gonna cock your head to the side and said you're angry. 5 days since you left to be. Say, get back together, come back and see me.
Oh.
Don't know why I memorized
I
part of
was
that song.
so confused in what you were saying. I was like, I didn't. Is my head cocked right now? What are we?
It was like something about it. Couldn't play me yesterday. You smiled at me and said, "It's today." One of these days I will.
Anyways,
memorize that song again. Wait, okay. You said something about.
no, I was saying like it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've been to a Fridays.
Okay.
But I got homies, and you know this, but I don't think everybody that's listening knows my infatuation with food.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important. And I think Chili's is just a really easy scapegoat. And I don't think they have that such large menu. And I don't think anybody actually orders everything off that menu.
No.
I think the only thing that they actually sell is the chicken crispers
And the
Big Mouth Mites.
Yeah.
And I cannot get behind a restaurant
That only sounds
that has a 5-page menu
that,
and serves 2 things.
Yeah.
I'll give them salads because they got okay salads, and I'll give them the ribs. Even though I've only known one dude to ever order ribs. Shout out Cesar Gonzalez, only guy I've known.
I'll cut him the ribs.
I've never eaten Chili's with you, so my statement holds true. Because we're never going to go to Chili's. I'm never going to do it.
We need to go to Applebee's. Is that your number 3?
Hard number 3.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Friday's got some pretty mediocre food.
Right.
But, again, menu top down. More consistent.
Yeah, like nothing on the Fridays menu is like god awful.
Yeah.
Well, then again, here's the thing. I've never wanted to explore the Fridays menu. Like,
I have. It's solid. They got, solid burgers.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I've got. I'm all about their abs, bro. Like
Fridays
apps.
They're
so good that they freeze them and they sell them at HEB.
Right.
You see a Chili's app before?
No.
You know why? Because the only thing they got is the Texas cheese fries and the queso.
Oh my God.
Don't get me wrong. Again,
I was about to say, that sounds wonderful.
they're both very tasty. But those, so their entire menu is basically the Texas cheese fries, queso,
Yeah.
salad, Big Mouth Mites, honey chipotle chicken crispers, baby back ribs. They don't have a recognizable dessert.
They got their they have like a brownie thing. It's like some kind of like brownie thing.
I'm not gonna give that to them. How dare they? Because I'm just gonna say that BJ's stomps them out with their Pizookie.
Pizookies are
Far superior.
overrated.
How dare you? What?
I don't like people like rave. Well, I mean, let's talk about. Well, we'll get to this eventually, but like desserts, pizza, cookie. I want to say pizza, cookie, cake, brownie. That's 4. We can rank 4. I don't know.
How you gonna do pizza as a
No,
dessert?
I said pizza.
You definitely said pizza.
I was like pizza, cookie, cake,
Cookie brownie.
cookie, brownie, cake.
Just like standard.
Yeah,
Nothing special.
like I'm talking like straight out the bakery, like a decent bakery.
Like birthday cake.
Yeah, like
Chocolate chip cookie.
yeah, of course.
Regular brownie.
What I say, a snickerdoodle, whatever.
If we're talking cookies that I'm about, it's all about that white chocolate macadamia nut.
I'm not that person. So
Oh my god.
I'm just not a nut person. So like the only nutty is peanuts. So
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Birthday cake, chocolate chip cookie, regular fudge brownie. Got it?
yeah,
3, 2, 1.
brownie. Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yeah, like,
Finally, finally agreed on something. All right, where are you at? Brownie.
yeah,
All right,
but
good.
brownies are like far superior. Like who wants, like, if you have those options, who's gonna be like cookie?
Yeah.
And that's why I think the Pizookie is like overrated because everyone's like, "Ooh, I really want a cookie."
It's
Do
the
you really
baked.
want a
It's
cookie?
the baked cookie with the ice cream. No, don't get me. It's only the juxtaposition of the freshly baked cookie and the cold ice cream.
I'm pretty sure they make brownies there too.
They do.
So
And don't get me wrong. If I'm getting a bazooki from there, I'm gonna get the monkey bread bazooki
Oh
because your boy loves cinnamon. And there's the least amount of sugar in those, I believe. So, I'll sell that health thing. But yeah, I don't. Anybody that just likes chocolate chip cookie as their number one cookie, I can't trust them.
really?
Yeah.
You can't trust me.
That's your number one cookie?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I'm gonna like make.
You're gonna take that over a snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
You're gonna take that over.
Name
I
it.
know. My actually number one is the least favorite of all people.
White chocolate mac. Yeah. White
No.
chocolate.
The white chocolate macadamia is number two.
Oatmeal raisin.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, but oatmeal raisin's like my number two.
That's my number one all day.
Like I like a good oatmeal raisin. It just reminds me of eating oatmeal.
So good, dude.
It's good.
It's so good.
It's very Raisin Bran, but Raisin Bran is good.
I love Raisin Bran.
Some people
Yeah.
like.
Anybody that hates on Raisin Bran,
I think
post
you're
up.
wrong.
Post up.
Literally post.
Throw hands. I'm down.
Literally post Raisin Bran. It's the brand of the.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
Didn't catch it.
Funny. Yeah, it's a
Where's
visual.
my cup? I think it's
So it's fine.
sagging.
Hello.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah.
There it is.
She was dipping. Let me just. There we go.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah, it was starting to like. It was. Let's go back a step.
Okay.
So we were talking about Fridays, Chili's, and Applebee's. Are we still on that?
I'll finish it out. So Fridays again, top down. I can't think of the menu off the top of my head, but I've not been disappointed by venturing off the menu. Chili's, always disappointed if I'm not getting 112 chicken crispers.
Okay.
100% disappointed.
I'm always getting the big mouth bites of the ribs.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about Chili's is that you don't go to Chili's for an adventure.
That's fair.
You don't go there to like. Chili's is where you go to be safe.
You know who the number one advocate for Chili's is?
Who's that?
Jackson.
Nice.
Very surprised by that.
Jackson. No, I'm not surprised.
100% not. Shout out Jackson Izataki. He's about to get married on Friday.
Nice.
But
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. But yeah, all he ever wants to eat
It's
is
Chili's.
Chili's, and all he ever gets, big mouth bites.
I mean, like he's a smart man. Like, but as far as the eating Chili's all the time, no.
Not
You eat Chili's whenever you have to eat with like 11 people.
Exactly.
And no one can decide on what they want to eat. You go to Chili's. And we're all
And you know what? Everybody's gonna get the goddamn honey chipotle chicken crispers,
Half the table's gonna order that. The other half the
Yes.
table's gonna order Big Mouth bites.
and it makes me so angry.
We all know it. It's like going to Walmart. Like we all know why we're there. Like
It's fair. It's fair.
it's okay.
And then Applebee's, like, come on, bro.
Applebee's is
Nobody's
no
eating
choice.
Applebee's.
Applebee's is at 1 a.m. I need to eat something.
You hate yourself.
Right.
And plus, I legitimately, they did used to cook everything in microwaves. And I know that they don't do that 100% anymore. I know Chef Mike is still big in their kitchen, but I just can't excuse that, dude.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment when you eat at. Now, granted, I've had some great times in Applebee's, but like it's never been because of the food. Like the food's always been secondary at Applebee's.
Wildly mediocre.
Yeah, it's not meant to rave about.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're just gonna
Yeah.
gonna keep rolling on
we're
this.
just doing this. Yeah.
McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
Burger King,
Yeah.
Sonic.
Okay. So
Sorry, no. Wendy's.
Wendy's,
I think Sonic is in a
different category.
different category.
I think we can do like a burger thing.
Yeah. So here we go.
Okay, so
3. Got yours?
number one, yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Wendy's.
Of course. Yeah, Wendy's is like they clearly make the food there.
Yeah.
And I've had experience with. Let me quickly tell this story. So I don't know about you, but when I was a child, I was very susceptible to ads.
Yeah.
And there was an ad for whatchamacallit. Burger King was doing a promotion for you can get 2 breakfast sandwiches for like something like $4. Like 2 for like $3. So I was like
2 for $3.50.
Yeah, and they looked
The croissant sandwich.
They looked so good.
Yeah.
Like I was watching those ads. I was like, that fresh egg that like I was like, Dad,
sold on
we
it,
have
dude.
to go.
I need those 2 sandwiches. Excuse me.
Right.
Those 2 sandwiches right now.
We were getting up because we always got our hair cut at like 5:30 on a Saturday.
Of course.
Insanity. But I was like, all right, Dad, today I get to pick breakfast. And I picked Burger King. And Burger King, we went to there to go. I was like, I want my 2 sandwiches, I want 1 bacon, 1 sausage. Here we go, let's do this. And we're sitting there waiting for our sandwiches to come out. And we look out back in the kitchen, which you shouldn't do that at a Burger King.
Never do that. Never do that at any fast food joint, bro.
No, you can do that at Whataburger.
Okay, that's not correct.
Yeah.
And In-N-Out.
Yeah.
We'll get to that part of the conversation in a little bit.
Oh yeah. I'll have that discussion. But I look back there, and what do I see? But the ticket comes up, and they're like, "All right, cool." They reach down, they pull out this yellow bin. From the bin, they pull sandwiches wrapped. These things were ready to go. I'm not talking about the warmer. This is just a cold bin.
Just an empty bin,
ready to go. And they took them, opened up the microwave.
Chef Mike coming at you.
Threw them in there, and hit that baby on 250, and come out with 6 hot sandwiches. And I've never been more disappointed in a sandwich.
That's fair.
That was like, wow, this is horrible. I don't understand how this happened. I don't understand how someone could have messed up such a simple thing. But, it's pretty easy. You just make your sandwich, you wrap it up, and then whenever the customer wants it, throw it in the thing. But yeah, I was not a fan of that. So that's why Burger King is like on the
You know what?
for me.
I'm actually going to retract my statement. I'm actually going to put Burger King as number 1 for me.
Okay.
I am.
Is there a reason?
Wendy's, I was ride or die for Wendy's for a long time. Like, if anybody was like, yo, let's get some fast food, I was like, bro, where's the closest Wendy's? Going there.
Yeah.
The past, 8 times I've gone.
It's been trash.
Trash, bro. Just the driest meat ever.
Yeah.
The one here in Temple, always forgetting part of my order.
That's not good.
And it's just like...
Bad experience, like at a place.
I was like, ride or die. And plus, I think, in the PC culture, I think homeboy that owns Wendy's is mad racist.
Oh, when?
So, you throw that into the mix, and that makes me a little sad because I wanted to try their breakfast.
That's always hard.
But I'm just like, man.
Like culture and food, because I love Chick-fil-A. I don't stand for everything they stand for.
I'm against everything they stand for.
Right.
I think. And I have successfully restarted boycotting them. Personally.
I can't do that.
I was good, bro. I had done it for 4 years, I think, but then got the job here in Friday Night Lights.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner. That's what we get for the kids for the away games.
Right.
I forgot to pack a dinner.
So you get
I had to throw down a sandwich, and I was disappointed in myself. And then I just kind of gave up for a while. But we're back on it.
Yeah.
I can't be down with the Jesus chicken. As good as it may be and as great as the service is. Don't get me wrong, I think that they're doing everything right as far as how they run a business.
Right.
The my pleasure thing is a little weird. It's definitely rooted in Jesus, and that makes me...
I mean, if every if every restaurant ran the restaurant like a Chick-fil-A.
Bro, we'd be A1.
Yeah. But
The world would be running faster.
oh yeah, we'd definitely be there. We'd be more happier people.
Yeah.
When they
But-
go to the Taco Bell, they don't forget your.
Your other taco, you ordered 2, then you forgot 1. Like, come on, bro.
Did you even put cheese? Like I ordered a quesadilla, and 80% of the cheese is on the outside.
What are we doing here,
I don't.
folks?
Can we figure it out?
Yeah. So, hopping off the Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
thing, don't agree with them. Personally boycotting them. It is what it is. But Burger King, man, the one right up the block, bro. There's been a couple nights because I legitimately can't eat McDonald's. Like I haven't eaten McDonald's since I think I was 12.
I don't eat their like daytime food. So, daytime food.
You wanna try that again?
I only eat their nighttime. No, I don't eat. Besides the breakfast, I don't eat from McDonald's.
So McGriddle.
Yeah.
Okay. I could get behind the McGriddle. It's so greasy.
Yes.
Like I feel it in my arteries after I take a bite.
Yes.
Can't do it. Like I've tried. So I haven't 100% not eaten it. Like I've been like somebody will order and I'll take a bite of their food and I'm just like, yeah, no, I still can't do it. Still can't do it. So McDonald's is just out for me, dog. Don't get me wrong though. Take me back to middle school.
Yeah.
In the back of the car of the Sigmans, my neighbors.
Yeah.
We're going to church. Homeboy's dad was a pastor. Coming back from church.
Getting that Mighty Kids meal.
I'm getting that Mighty Kids meal, bro. 3 chicken strips.
Let me tell you, there's no more adult feeling in my life than ordering a Mighty Kids meal.
Mighty Kid, bro. It was a special moment when you got that Mighty Kids meal, bro. You still get that toy, but you're getting that real ass meal.
Right.
Shit.
You're like, do I get an extra chicken nugget or 2? Holy
You kidding me,
snap,
bro? Oh my
Like-
god. And again, don't get me wrong, King. The fries, smack.
Oh yeah,
Nuggets,
fries.
smack.
Are those the good fries?
Those are good fries.
Yeah.
If we're putting sides, McDonald's fries trumps everybody.
McDonald's, Whataburger, then like In-N-Out, I guess. I don't know.
Now, how dare you? I take that back again. Best fries.
Yeah. Five Guys or something?
Five Guys.
Yeah. Five Guys are good. I would still put McDonald's over them.
I like the heartiness and the fact that you can get them Cajun style.
Right, yeah. Maybe you like home fries, what can I say?
It is what it is, man. Regular fries against McDonald's fries, McDonald's winning.
Yeah.
Cajun,
Yeah.
Five Guys, they're beating McDonald's all day.
Right.
But yeah, so I've never been disappointed by Burger King. The burger itself, it's got a better flavor. It just does.
I think I've had the Whopper like.
I've never had the Whopper. I never get the Whopper. I'm not about the basic burgers. Right? Because for me, on the fast food side of things, of course your number one thing is gonna be straight because that's what you're selling. All right, what's your 5th thing on the menu? Right, Big Mac. You're gonna get a Big Mac. It's gonna be straight. The Whopper. It's gonna be straight.
I don't even want a Big Mac.
The Baconator.
Go.
That's the only one that's you guaranteed I'm probably gonna get. But I don't remember what I get at Burger King. I think it's a number 5 or something, number 6 on the menu. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, man, Burger King for me. That's where it's at.
Okay, I mean that's I don't have the perspective on Burger King that everyone else does when people talk about their chicken fries and all that stuff. Like I've never
had the chicken fries.
I think I had chicken. It might have been like one of the last times I had Burger King was having those chicken fries. I was like, okay, it's all right.
Yeah, I don't remember it being fantastic.
Yeah, nothing like to write home about.
Yeah.
So,
I'm definitely picking McDonald's chicken strips over the chicken fries.
I've never had the chicken strips.
They're what I remember after church. A1, baby. A1. All right, what do we got after that then?
But you gonna talk about best burger? Or
Do you want to talk about Whataburger versus In-N-Out?
I think we're both firmly on the Whataburger side, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't appreciate all these Texans trashing In-N-Out.
And Venice Beach looking.
Yeah, like you can't deny the burger. It's a thinner like I love Whataburger. I never feel good after eating Whataburger.
Whataburger is where you go where you just want to lay down afterward.
Exactly.
You're not eat and go Whataburger.
Maybe it's just because in San Marcos, the only time we ever ate Whataburger was like mad late night, like 11, 12 to like the 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me and my friends literally one day we were I forget why we were out. It might have been like after like a fraternity meeting or something, or it might have just been like we were just hanging out.
Yeah.
We went to Whataburger at like 11 o'clock. No, it had to be later. It had to be like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then we stayed till the sunrise.
Hell yeah.
Like this is how, like Whataburger that late night is like it's a good time.
It's a good time. Don't get me wrong. I hated Whataburger when I first moved to Texas.
Really?
There's one down the block from the high school, and I was like, it's okay, man. Like I don't.
Yeah, I guess if you don't grow up with it like as intensely as like
as a true Texan, yeah. But once I feel like I've been saying don't get me wrong a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you just try and make yourself understood.
Just trying to be heard, bro. It was when I got to college, and it might have been all-time favorites. Is what got me on it.
Yeah, because I mean, then again, I wasn't like a big burger guy. Like I told you, like I didn't have a steak until I moved to Temple.
It was within the year.
This year? No, that was before this year. It was before the summer.
You sure?
Yeah, it was definitely during our first year teaching.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. My fault. Can you believe that though? This man was 22. Never had a steak.
So that's how you if you grow up not having like if your dad didn't eat steak, then you just didn't have. We didn't have beef in the house. My parents would often say when I would go get if I got like a steak quesadilla at Taco Bell, they'd be like, "Are you eating beef now?" Like it's a joke, but yeah,
that's strange.
Yeah, it's just we just didn't eat beef, so like the I don't know.
The allure.
Yeah, the allure of like getting a steak was never, or eating a hamburger wasn't like my go-to thing for a while until I.
That's crazy.
Until I had the Whataburger. What was my first love? One of the all-time favorites. And then I worked there, and that changed my life.
That's how it goes. My number one is the A1 Thick and Hearty. Sub the A1 sauce. Excuse me. I'm thinking of the wrong burger.
Like, so you're subbing A1?
No. I'm thinking of. There's a workaround.
Yeah.
It's the sweet and spicy burger. You sub the sweet and spicy sauce, and then you add creamy pepper. But you get A1 Thick and Hearty, add creamy pepper sauce to that. Boy. That's it. But this is what I'm saying. I can get. The wire's being weird.
Yeah, I was pulling it with a foot.
I can get an In-N-Out burger for lunch and not feel like boo-boo afterwards.
Yeah. Like, I did a gig in Waco, and I was able to, there was a In-N-Out right across the street from there. I was able to really quick go to In-N-Out, get a burger, and go back and play.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was fine. But if I didn't...
You can't do that with Whataburger. You just can't.
Like,
and plus, your boy trying to keep it healthy.
Yeah, right.
You can get that protein style, no bun, put it on some real lettuce. It's tasty, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, In-N-Out is definitely a more California better choice. Like,
yes.
It's definitely, like, a healthier, and Whataburger is just your... To me, Whataburger is more comfort food.
It's definitely comfort food. That's a comfort burger.
No one's getting.
See how thick,
right?
That's a beefy,
you get two.
What is that?
You get 2 patties.
It's like 4 inches.
Yeah.
5 inches of burger.
I forgot how big the weight of the patty was.
I think it's like.
It was an 8-ounce patty. I think. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
So 2 of those bad boys. That's a pound.
Oh yeah.
That's a pound of meat.
Yeah.
Coming at you.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
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 Again, the flavor is better.
Yes.
You can't eat that at 2 p.m.
You cannot. Yeah, Whataburger at 2 p.m. is how you. That's how you end the day.
It's how you're done. You can eat it
done
at
for the
2.
day.
Don't get me wrong.
You're
But
just-
you're not really doing much
Yeah,
afterwards.
you might wake up at 9 o'clock being like, "What was that nightmare?"
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not. You're definitely not gonna do anything else. You're not gonna be active.
You can't be productive after. Okay. What category does Sonic go in?
Sonic is like the. I'm trying to think of a metaphor.
Is it just lone dove?
Well, everyone says like the redheaded stepchild of. To me, that's what Sonic is. Because like, how do you? Like, what else does what Sonic does? I've never had the Sonic burger.
I don't think I've ever had the burger either.
Like I always just get the. I love breakfast. Breakfast is so good. God, I love breakfast.
I still ain't made breakfast for y'all. I need to make
not.
breakfast for y'all
You have not.
sometime.
Maybe
That's what I double up next week.
Problem is getting everyone up.
Getting everybody up. Oh, I could throw down on some brunch though, baby.
Little Saturday brunch. But yeah, like the Sonic burrito, like I get there.
I throw down with the Sonic burrito.
Like it's pretty good. And the French toast sticks, like
French toast sticks.
yeah, like it's
Yeah, you can't get a pancake stick.
Never said French toast is bad. But yeah, you don't eat Sonic and compare it to something else. You just eat Sonic because it's Sonic. Like you don't.
Is there a comparison? Can you think of a comparison?
I can't think of
The
it.
only one I can kind of think of is maybe Freddy's,
No.
but not really.
Freddy's is like,
Freddy's is also in a lane of its own.
well, I would consider the Freddy's in the Whataburger category.
Okay.
They have the ice cream stuff, but like,
That's fair.
and Freddy's to me,
I was actually gonna put Freddy's against Five
that's
Guys.
so greasy. Oh yeah, like yeah,
I put Freddy's against Five Guys.
so greasy,
It is
so greasy.
I like it,
You
dude.
ever put Freddy's in your car? Like,
Yeah.
put Freddy's in your car and just try not to get the grease smell out of there for, like,
That's
literally
true.
going from, like, the Freddy's over here to my house, 10 minutes, and it's still, like,
It stays.
in my car
It sits.
for like a day.
It's heavy. It's
Yeah,
heavy.
it's heavy.
It's heavy. But dude, I can get chili cheese fries and they're pretty A1.
From Freddy's?
Yeah,
I've
ain't
never
gonna
had
lie.
that before.
Yeah.
I need to go into Freddy's. I've never been into Freddy's.
I think, yeah, you can't take Freddy's home. I don't think yeah, actually 100% like Five Guys. Like you can't take Five Guys to go.
You cannot.
You can't, bro. The bun is gonna fall apart when you open it up. The tin foil, it's all gonna be just kind of, the fries are gonna be
Right.
just like at the expiration date of like being like a good fry. You gotta eat it there. Same thing with Freddy's.
You ever have a Mooyah before? Mooyah burger?
No.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The cool thing about Mooyah was like, they gave you a little sheet, kind of like Five Guys does, where you can like fill out whatever you want on it.
Oh yeah.
And then when you give them their thing, and they make it for you.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I can get behind that.
Mooyah was all right. It was good. It was the Frisco spot.
Okay.
We might want to Allen too.
Moving on.
Yeah. Let's move on to
Sandwiches.
sandwiches. Okay.
Subway.
Oof.
There's a lot in there. So, I'll do the big three that I can think of. Subway, Jersey Mike's.
Quiznos.
How dare you?
Quiznos.
Nobody liked Quiznos even when it was a properly functioning restaurant. Not a restaurant. Sandwich joint. What's the freaky fast delivery?
Papa John's. What is it? Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
I was like, it's
thanks.
something John's.
Yeah. So Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's, Subway.
Subway.
You saying Subway?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
What's the matter with you?
First of all, hold on. I don't want a cold sandwich. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
You can get a hot sandwich at Jersey Mike's.
Okay. Jersey Mike's. It's all right. Now here's the thing. I don't like eating at Subway. I do it about once a month, and I'll go and I'll get a bacon, egg, and cheese on Italian herbs and cheese, and put Chipotle Southwest sauce on it and pickles.
Like another goddamn breakfast sandwich,
Yeah.
bro. You just don't eat meals.
I'll order that
You eat breakfast.
I'll order that at 8 p.m. and they'll give me looks and I'll be like,
I said what I
I
said.
said exactly what I said. Put the egg on the sandwich.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going, Susie.
Yeah.
Make the sandwich. Stop giving me eyes. Bring me up because I need to get out of here. Because if you're talking about smells, boy,
Oh, it's awful.
you cannot get that Subway smell out.
I mean, to me, Subway's Subway's more of a feeling than a smell. Yes, Subway's more of a.
Okay.
It's more of an intense like. What? It's the like I feel like their bread after. Like I just feel like a loaf of a man. I'm just like I'm just.
I feel like a loaf of a man.
I'm like, I can't move now.
What a sentence.
I had Subway. I'm stuck. Yeah.
Okay, don't give me. I was about to say it again. Whatever. Don't get me wrong.
Get me right.
Get me right. I'll throw down on a toasted chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah.
On that 9 grain. Throw some spinach and bell peppers on that bad boy.
Yeah. That sounds good.
It's okay, man. But I'm talking. I can't go to Subway because I hate the smell so much that it supersedes the taste of the food.
But I mean, like speaking of like sandwiches, do you ever like want a sandwich
No,
that you don't make at home?
I never really want a sandwich. It's
Right.
just I'm in the mood for something kind of light.
Right. Like you never. I've never like. I have to go to like close that Potbelly. Or like
Potbelly was okay, but
like I've never been like I really. That's why I've never been to. I literally lived across the street from a Jersey Mike's. Never went there.
yeah, I love Jersey Mike's, bro.
Like I just. Well, no, I went there once and it was like really okay. I was like, well, if that's gonna be what Jersey Mike's is, then.
I mean, it is what it is.
Now, granted, I've had some of my worst eating experiences at Subway.
Yeah.
I literally saw that was like one of my first like public fights. Saving a fight in a Subway.
Again, not surprised.
Oh, it was a great time. Everyone just sitting there, just huddled over their 2 small tables, those rockety chairs, and they're like the only restaurant that has like ceramic tile that's like separate.
It's so bad.
It's so hard to eat it.
So bad.
And the restrooms. Let's talk about the restrooms, people. Why? Why are they those restrooms? And why are they so bad? I don't want the same people that are making my sandwich. Okay. Someone making your sandwich
Yep.
it's not as good
As you make it.
As you make it.
I agree.
Someone making my burger would be better
Probably.
than me making my burger. Because they can do like the weight of stuff. Like when I was making burgers, I was very like careful with how I put stuff in it. It's got to all sit on there right and
Yeah.
perfect. But if I'm making a sandwich, like I'm gonna make that sandwich better than someone else.
Oh, for sure.
I know how many pickles I want. I want a lot of pickles, but I know exactly how many pickles I want.
That's fair.
They're just gonna grab a handful of them and just over the sandwich.
So what's your rank then?
Between those 3,
Yeah.
Subway, Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I'm flipping it.
Jimmy John, thank you for my 21st birthday. You helped me out.
Actually, I'll take that back. I'm going Jersey Mike, Subway, Jimmy John's.
Okay.
Jimmy John chips,
Okay. Yeah,
the best chip.
this is true. Because if you got a bag of Lay's versus a Jimmy John's chip, it's gonna be better at Jimmy John's.
Far superior chip.
I just once again don't want a cold sandwich. I do not want.
I like a cold sandwich, man. I like a cold sandwich. It's simple.
Besides like a salad, I don't really like to eat cold meals. I don't know. I can't do.
You don't like ceviche?
No.
Love ceviche.
I've never had ceviche. I know it's just like
It's basically my
like
it's my
fish,
pico de gallo
but with fish.
or shrimp in it.
Right.
You get it extra saucy. Throw some avocados in that boy. Woo!
Not avocado fan. Yeah, because they're vegetable eggs.
Excuse me?
Vegetable eggs. Just weird custardy things shaped like eggs. Yeah, they're vegetable eggs.
I hate you.
Yeah.
How dare you talk about my beloved avocados?
Guacamole is last pudding. Yeah, I said those words. You just didn't like them.
You want to try that again, Big Dog?
I said guacamole is lettuce pudding. That's what I said. It's a gelatinous like vegetable mash.
I've never been so offended.
I know. It's just.
How dare you?
Queso. Okay. Queso, salsa, guacamole. What's your number one?
Oh shit.
3.
No, I need some time.
I'll give you a second to think about it. Queso, salsa.
Is it from anywhere specific?
No. You can do your favorite salsa, your favorite guacamole, your favorite queso. Whatever you think it is. Whichever one works for you. You go ahead and pick that one. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I want you to be wrong, but you might be. You might be. We'll see. It's kind of hard to be wrong with
All right.
the goat dips. Are those the goat dips? No. Right.
Before we move on,
Yeah.
we need to throw in some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Breakfast joint, Waffle House, far superior to everything. How dare you be a man of color and never eat no Waffle
What is
House?
this having?
It's a requirement.
Well, the one.
Especially being from Louisiana. What?
First of all, I was having like maybe that might have been like if I had Waffle House, I feel like I had there once. I just never. If I was like 2 a.m. like I need to go to bed, like it was like all right. If I'm hungry, I need to get Whataburger.
Bro, Waffle House, far superior.
Never gone to. Yeah.
Sandwich joint,
Yeah.
which.
Bro, totally forgot about which.
That's the best sandwich joint.
Yeah, because you can
Hands down, best sandwich joint.
customize.
And get it heated, and the amount of sandwiches they got.
Well,
they're gonna organize. They organize the shop into proteins that they have.
This is true.
I love that. My OCD ass loves that.
It's very specific. Like it's very.
It's so good.
You want this? All right, you're gonna have that.
You're gonna have just that.
Now, there's one place I got to shout out. This place in Denton, SubHub in Denton.
Okay.
Those sandwiches. Oh my god. Like insanity.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't go get. I wouldn't try to get a bacon, egg, and cheese from there. No, they're not gonna do that.
No.
They're gonna make you your capicola, ham, and pepperoni, and you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I had an honorable mention for breakfast foods, but I couldn't remember.
French toast, pancakes, waffles. I mean, if we're going like sweet breads,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give it up to just pan dulce in general.
Yeah.
Just give me a good concha.
It's pretty good.
Ugh.
I mean, like, well, weren't you don't like donuts though, right?
I enjoy donuts, but I just can't eat them. They're just too sweet for me.
Okay.
But if we're talking about it before we get into the dips thing, because I think this is a serious one,
Oh yeah.
I'm going Shipley's all day.
Shipley's, okay. Yeah,
Krispy Kreme just doesn't do it for me.
yeah, Krispy Kreme, definitely.
You ever had Duck Donuts?
Which one?
Duck Donuts?
Duck Donuts? Nah.
If you're in San Antonio, bro, go.
Yeah.
It's like a Subway for donuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Word?
Oh.
Okay.
That sounds.
You ever tried that when we were at rehearsing at Jeff? That taco donut spot right there on the corner? Those straight up probably the best donuts I
A
had.
taco and donut spot.
Yeah.
My parents talked about it a lot when we would drive through.
Yeah.
But
Bro, like I think, legit, like best breakfast tacos and best donuts that I've had in San Antonio. I have no idea what it's called. It's just on the corner from the I think what street is that off of? Marbach? Not Marbach.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marbach. Yeah, going towards Jefferson High School.
I forgot that street.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, shout out to that spot. All my
freaking,
San Antonians.
You ever had the donuts from Round Rock?
Round Rock donuts.
Yeah,
I had them once.
They're good.
I don't remember what they taste like, but I remember enjoying the hell out of them.
It's orangey.
Yeah.
I want that.
We're just down the block. We should go to.
Round
Bro,
Rock.
we should do brunch because I do this breakfast sandwich on donuts. You do that bad boy on Round Rock donut?
I don't mess with that.
No.
You do.
You do.
So.
You do. Have I ever misled you with any of my food?
No.
I promise.
I don't think so. No.
I promise. It's different.
I'm also a hard. I don't like people make a sandwich with something other than like bread. Like just like the KFC Double Down, and really just KFC's whole.
How dare you compare my breakfast sandwich to the KFC Double Down?
I just don't like the idea of like
my sandwich is delicious. The KFC Double Down is trying to kill you.
Yes, you're literally.
Are you familiar with this?
It's 2 pieces of chicken as the bread, and you put cheese and bacon in between it. It's called the Double Down because you're literally gambling with your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little dumb. It's
super dumb. Anyways, I'm making those sandwiches on brunch day.
Okay.
It's gonna change your life. I promise you.
Gotta go through the effort of.
Maybe we not go to Round Rock Donut, but we just get some Shipley's because there's one down the block.
Right.
Down the block.
Yeah. Shout out to Max's Donuts in Allen. By far the best donuts. They made a donut that was glazed with chocolate on it. Oh.
I thought there was gonna be more to that. That sounds
that's it.
That's a pretty common donut, but okay.
Glazed with chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, well they did it. They did it the best. Yeah, like they. I don't know what. Can you look up like Max's Donuts, like ranking? I think they were like ranked like number 1.
No shit.
In, like
Texas.
It might have been in Texas. It might have been something. I don't know. They were.
Yeah.
Those were right around the corner from high school. Like so good.
Okay.
Right, let's do this.
Honorable mention on the dip.
Spinach artichoke?
Spinach artichoke, baby.
Yeah.
Love me a good spinach artichoke dip.
Last,
Also really easy to mess up. And can lack a lot of flavor, but when done right.
Last time I had a good crab dip, because I tried to make crab dip, and I made it with canned crab. Don't do that.
It was also, I think the crab was fine. I think it just ended up being too watery.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I think you needed to wash it out. Wash the crab and then let it dry. Because did you just go from can drain to?
Yeah. I drained it as much as I could, and then just
I think you need to wash it and then like let it sit.
Well, yeah, that whole mixture as I was mixing it. I don't know why we're discussing this because it's a podcast. The whole time I was mixing that thing, I was just like, "This is too."
Just not gonna. You had a feeling that it wasn't gonna come out right because I wanted it to be good. And it was just like
same with the spinach artichoke. I was like, I need this to be good, but it's really thick right now.
Yeah, it's weird how that one ended up being really thick and the crab ended up being really thin.
Just need to put less cream cheese and this one more cream cheese than the other.
It's all right. Dips.
What was that?
Ranking in what?
Just like were they ranked at all?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so it'd be Max's Donuts. MAX''S.
Yeah, he's got that up, man. I'm looking at it.
So good. They might have been like ranked number 1 in business or something. I don't know. They're great.
Anyways, dips.
All right. You ready for your number 1?
Yep.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Queso.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. All right. So like
now, I say that begrudgingly. Because
never are you about to insult hot cheese?
I'm not about to insult hot cheese, but this is my issue with actually all of them. Salsa being the worst, But if we're talking full spectrum,
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna take that back. Guac is probably the worst about it. But full spectrum, trash, salsa, trash, guac, trash, queso.
Yeah.
Like,
Those
they're
all-
pretty equal. If we're being
those all
honest,
exist, yeah.
yeah.
Like if you go to like Chipotle.
Yeah, the Chipotle guac can shove it, bro. Trash.
Chipotle queso. Garbage.
Trash.
Salsa. It's not even like salsa.
It's some red
It's dressing.
tomato dressing, yeah. Trash. Now, that being said, I have yet to try guacamole that's better than mine.
Okay.
I stand by that. And people that have my guacamole, I feel like you would trust me on that.
But my whole thing was, I don't like an eggy, because it's got that kind of like custardy, like egg in the back of your throat kind of taste to it. Not taste, but texture to it. Like as a kid, I never got. If I got like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, I always got it with no egg. Because like if I went to a place that they did like the egg like white or whatever, I was just like no egg. I don't like the.
So you only like your eggs scrambled?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's weird, man.
Yeah. It's just the way I grew up eating them. So if eating anyway else was like wrong, you know. But yeah. So I just don't. I don't see those.
Yeah.
I don't see guacamole as being good because I just don't like eating it.
Everybody has a right to their opinion.
I've had one good.
Just
guacamole.
know that you're wrong and I hate you.
I've had one good guacamole. Oh my god, I'm forgetting.
Shame.
I guess she's been on. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, she's not my aunt.
She's related to you somehow.
No.
Oh. Oh, auntie then. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, auntie. I'm forgetting your name because she's distant.
She auntie, bro.
Great
Is what it is.
uncle's ex-wife.
Whatever.
Yeah, like see, like you can barely even.
I barely know what those words mean.
Right. But yeah, so she made this like thick. It was almost like pico.
Yeah.
The avocado, like it was like.
They're just diced up and
Yeah, it was more
smashed.
chunky. Yeah, and I'm cool with that. Like,
Okay.
I'm cool with some texture.
Okay.
Like some like bite down.
Yeah.
But if it's just like spread it over my Subway sandwich,
Subway guac trash.
don't want it.
So according to D Magazine, it's number 3 in Dallas.
Ah, okay.
However,
You
did
thought?
you know?
You thought this was the best damn donut
Yeah.
in all of Texas.
What was number 2? Number 1.
The largest. I don't know. I just looked at.
Okay.
But the largest donut ever made
Is it Round Rock?
is it's an American style jelly donut weighing 1.7 tons.
That's foolish.
1.7 tons?
That's so much jelly.
16 feet in diameter and 16 inches high in the center.
Oh my god. That's so dense. That's so much jelly.
It's like 16. That's
That's so much
dense
jelly.
donut. That's so much jelly.
Is that here to there?
16 feet?
Is that 16? Is this...
That might be more.
Like, across this room is 16? Well, no, it isn't 16 feet across.
I think it might be from the window to the hallway wall.
Wow.
That's
It's
foolish.
too much donut.
That's way too much donut. What are they doing out there, man?
At that point, you're just like, what are you doing?
I can't trust that.
What are you doing with donuts?
And then plus, like, who wants to eat that? Because then you add,
That's a group thing.
well, still, a majority of what you eat, because it's a filled donut.
Would you ever do an eating challenge?
Depends.
I've never been like...
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
talking about the dips.
Okay.
Now, because of the conversation that we we're having earlier,
Yeah.
the only queso I could get in my head was Chili's. But
There are better cases.
there are definitely better quesos.
Yeah.
None of which I can remember off the top of my head right now.
Well, first off, got a shout out to the GOAT, Taco Bell. I'm kidding. Man, those nachos, Those are the worst nachos.
So
You will ever eat.
bad.
The only problem is that was my concept of what a nacho was.
Yeah.
For like a majority of my life.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, you get nachos, you get the really bad cheese, and you get some beef. Those are quotes.
Questionable.
Yeah, you get some beef, and I always got the nacho supreme with meat and cheese only. Yeah.
Gonna cut you off right there.
Yeah.
I really think that us as a country and as a people need to reconsider how we serve our nachos. There needs to be longer plates, shorter stack, as opposed to these
The piled.
stupid pile highs. What is it, Chachos in San Antonio?
Yes.
Yeah, Chachos. You can legitimately get nachos up to here.
You'd rather a trough than a...
Yeah, because that, like, once you get like halfway into the chip, you've ran out of toppings.
Well, yeah, like they don't even like when you do the whole pile up thing. It's so that they can put the minimal amount of cheese on it.
Oh, I know.
It's
I know why they do it. How dare you talk to me like that? The kitchen for 7
They
years.
should have the long thing would be like
Long plates.
so much cheese.
Yeah, but not really, because again, you just take a quick lines back and forth, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So that way
Are
it's
you a person
just
that
enough.
Do you have to have a little bit of topping on every single chip?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't order chips as a side.
Right.
I ordered nachos.
I want to go through a bunch of chips at the end of my nachos.
Yeah, I want nachos, and nachos means there's things on top of the chip.
Right.
So that rolling back to the queso guac.
Yes. Queso
Salsa.
Salsa.
There's more bottom end salsa for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because salsa is easy to like. You can do what paste does, and you can just take some
paste.
Take some vegetables and just put them all. You crush some tomatoes and cut up some onions and some jalapenos and
Call it straight.
and just put it all together. And that's your salsa.
Ugh,
It's not salsa.
It's not salsa, man.
Right. You know, you can. I feel like that's the easiest of the three. To
Yeah.
like.
It's easy of the three to get bad, but damn, when you finally get a hold of a good salsa,
It'll change your life.
ugh.
Now, are you a thick salsa or a?
I like a saucy salsa.
You like a saucy salsa?
Yeah.
I'm more of a thick. I like a nice
Yeah.
bite to it. I like it to.
Because for me, if I want to bite, I'm gonna get big with a guy.
I don't want to dip a chip.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to dip a chip in pico.
Well, you gotta not have a bitch ass chip. You gotta have a hearty chip for a hearty dip.
Well, I'm saying like.
Hearty.
Let us know in the comments if you want that on a shirt. Because I do.
Hearty chip for a hearty dip.
I need that on my shirt.
That's a great shirt. I'm gonna get my mom's to make that.
Do it.
She's got one of those
Presses.
with a frog. I don't remember what the hell they're called, but she's got the thing where she can make shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a. We use those at BK.
It's called something.
It was a press. That's what we called it. It was a press. I don't know. Where you put the little design on the thing, and
Yeah.
it got really hot.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah. Wait, what were we just saying? Just a moment.
I need a hearty chip for a hearty dip.
Yeah. Yeah. Salsa. Yeah. Salsas need to be to me like.
So you like that like halfway in between, or like it got like pulsed in a food processor?
Yeah.
Nah, man. It's either pick up the guy, or it's like diced up, or it's blended up.
You don't want any chunks, any like.
Well, I like some like body to it. Like I don't like
Right.
the
watery.
water nonsense.
Because I
But,
hate
like-
dipping a chip in like a. You ever go to like I don't know, Taco Cabana?
Again, the taco. When
You dip in that and it's
and
just
then
water.
it just you pick it out and it just looks like red water on it.
Yeah.
No, when you dip a chip into some salsa,
You should pick up something.
like without you scooping at it, there should be like a differential line
Right.
of sauce on it.
Right.
But yeah, but the same thing, if you're talking about that chunky food processor stuff, you dip the chip in and ain't nothing coming off of it.
Yeah, you scoop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not dipping. It's not
Yeah, I don't want to, again, if I'm going to work for it, if I'm going to get that scoop,
trying to get pico.
I'm getting that pico de gallo, bro.
I just don't eat pico by itself. I like to eat pico
On things.
on stuff. Yeah.
I don't know, man. What do you think of my pico de gallo? It was good, right? Yeah. I don't know. I make a good pico.
Yeah, you do make a good pico. It's a good topping.
Okay.
It's not good.
I couldn't until I started making pico. I couldn't eat it as like a dip.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's just like personal bias, but
You just had so much of it. You were just
Yeah.
like, no, let's just.
But yeah, I guess queso is probably the one that has the least spectrum. Like a bad queso is like
Yeah, like even in bad queso is still like it's hot cheese.
it's hot cheese.
Hot cheese is
Can't
gonna
go
be
wrong
good.
with it. Can't go wrong with that.
Now, granted, I've messed up some. I'll tell you about my recent ventures into trying to make hot cheese stuff, and it never turns out right.
No.
Yeah, I kept trying to like melt cheese, but I didn't have a grater. So I'd be like, all right, cut into cubes as small as I could, and of course, like those cubes are like, dude, we've been in here for a while. I'm just gonna separate all the ones. We'll come back later. We'll try this again, and then you end up with a pot of curds and whey. It's like, jeez, what you do?
What you doing, baby?
Why are you separate? Watching a pot go through a divorce is very difficult. It's like, oh no,
A pot going through divorce. Okay.
comedy gold.
Cold.
Yeah, but of those three, queso is definitely like you can't miss it.
Again, begrudgingly.
Yeah.
I'm going queso.
And then for you, you say number two is guac.
Yeah.
Number two is still salsa for me.
Yeah.
Guac is just
It's I can't forgive like Taco Cabana, bro. They label that as salsa, so I gotta consider it, and that's mad disappointing salsa.
see to me when you're ranking food, I never rank the worst of it.
I don't rank it, but you gotta consider it, bro.
That'd be like all right of bands in the world, like. There are some bad.
There's some trash music out there.
There's some horrible. Which is the plan for the original of this.
Yeah.
The original episode of this
We're originally going to
podcast.
talk about different bands,
This episode.
but we got into food, and
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Hey, this episode is bound to happen.
It was bound to happen.
But yeah, like there was some trash music out there. But you're really gonna say like, all right, well because that one country band is so bad. I hate all of country music.
No, well, now you're misconstruing the words I've been saying.
Or not. You don't hate all of it. You just rank it lower than.
Yeah.
Have you heard like a bad like? This is funny. Have you heard like a bad like salsa band?
Yeah. It makes me angry.
And does that like a lower like salsa music for you?
It makes me try really hard not to produce bad salsa music.
I see. Yeah, I just put it the same way with food. It's just like, is it really like it's that kind of one bad apple? It doesn't spoil the bunch, but instead of racism, it's food. It's food.
Any other honorable mentions? Any other categories to go through? Pizza joints,
Oh,
real quick.
yeah.
Pizza Hut, Papa John, Domino's.
Yeah, okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. Domino's.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Papa John's.
Yep.
And then Pizza.
Pizza Hut's trash.
Yeah, Pizza Hut is not. You don't order pizza.
Garbage. And I'll fight anybody that tries to tell me Pizza Hut is better than either of those two.
And the amount of times we had Pizza Hut as a kid was astonishing.
Now, don't get me wrong. God damn it. You talking about the old school Pizza Hut where you go to the buffet,
Right.
you eat it inside, that pizza tasted different.
Yes, this is true. Yeah.
But if we're just talking delivery, Domino's trumps them all.
Yes, true.
We talked about sandwiches,
We're talking about desserts. We're talking about
Desserts.
dips.
breakfast,
We're talking about breakfast.
stock, dinner joints.
Yeah. Fast casual dining, man. I don't know. Can you think of any other like food category things? Because I can't really like.
I'd say Chinese,
You
but
been to
it's really just Panda.
steakhouse?
Steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse.
I'm inexperienced.
Yeah,
I've had Texas Roadhouse. I've had BJ's.
that's not a steakhouse. You got an A steak from BJ's.
If you're ever in San Antonio, Chamagotcha.
Chamagaucha. Well, I mean, then you're talking about like Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah.
And then you go in Chamagaucha, Texas Day, Brazil, and Fogo de Chao. Oof, that's a tough one.
I need
Jesus.
to try all those.
Between those three, I think because, and it might just because it's the last one that I had, but Texas Day, Brazil,
Yeah.
the last place I went to. And it's only because that's the only one that I'd gone to that had beef ribs. And oh my God, that was so freaking
Are
good.
you a beef rib or a pork rib guy?
In that instance, yes.
Okay.
On like
Barbecue,
on a normal day to day,
pork rib all day.
probably pork rib.
Yeah.
Is there barbecue that we can go through?
I don't know. Barbecue's one of those things that's so like I've had good barbecue, but like I'm never like I need barbecue right now. I've never craved barbecue.
We got to redo that, but
We do.
try it again.
Give it one more try.
Give it one more try. See if it actually pulls apart.
Let's hit 203 for a little longer.
Yeah, just get it close to the flame.
Yeah.
I think that's really all it was.
Yeah,
It's just too far
you
away.
just started off too far. And
Yeah.
low and slow is gonna be a little bit higher than.
Yeah.
The salt looks
Salt looks pretty good.
Yeah, salt looks good.
Shout out to Franklin's. I've never had it, but you gotta acknowledge that it's good as hell.
There was a place in Deep Ellum we went to. Oh man, I can't remember the name of this place. Oh my gosh, can you look that up real quick? It's like just look up Deep Ellum Barbecue, and there's a place that literally like we got there. It opens up at 11 o'clock. We got there at like 11. We got there at like 10:50.
How do you spell it?
What?
How do you spell it?
Deep Ellum. It's a deep and then ELLUM, and then just barbecue. I forget what the name of the joint. But we went there and we went there at like 10. It's like 10:50, 10:45ish, and we got in like a 2-person line, and then like 30 minutes later, line around the block.
There's a Pecan Lodge.
Yeah, Pecan Lodge.
Oh, Pecan Lodge.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. Yeah, I need to try that one.
It was so
need to
good.
try Pecan Lodge.
It was so good.
Woo.
Like a line around the block after.
Yeah.
No seating in there. Like it was.
Nope.
That was crazy time.
Chinese food. I mean, the only fast food joints is gonna be Panda.
Here's the thing.
I never feel good about eating Panda.
Once you have Chinese food,
like legit Chinese food,
like serious Chinese food, and the only time I've had like serious Chinese food was when I was in Singapore, and I had like actual Chinese food, and I was like, this isn't Chinese food. Like this isn't like my concept.
Yeah.
It was way better.
Americans did Chinese food so wrong.
Yeah, it's like they got like chili crab and like all this kind of stuff, and like like just,
Asian cuisine is so.
I still need to go to like a dim sum place. Like
same.
Like I want to have like I don't like going into Panda Express. Like Panda Express is so.
It just makes me sad.
Right, you're just like, oh, this is so.
But I get it. I'll get it because I can get the chicken teriyaki and white rice.
Right.
No teriyaki sauce, so then it's just grilled chicken and white rice.
Right.
Something real quick to eat. You know what I'm saying? Keeping that healthy.
That is a good like alternative. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it, Big Dog.
Yeah. This was a unexpected episode. But
Unexpected episode. This is a fun one.
We went through it.
This is a fun one. I mean, any final shout-outs? Just food joints in general?
No, I think I'm good. I think I shouted out the SubHub and Popeyes. Thank you, Popeyes, for being Popeyes.
Chicken joints.
Yeah. You're a Bush's person, right?
Nah, I'm churches.
Okay. I've had churches, but I've never been like. I remember eating churches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always been a Popeyes. That's the ones.
That's fair. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I think I always say churches when I'm thinking about Popeyes.
Popeyes has like bad biscuits, but like
Terrible biscuits.
those little crumbly things are not good. But everything else is Popeyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more shout outs for you?
AJ's Barbecue, San Marcos. You can get barbecue at 2 a.m. in the morning. Ain't nothing better than that.
It's good.
The Taco Donut joint, I gotta give them another shout out. It's so good, bro. So good.
Let's check it out.
And then I wasn't a big fan of it, but it was a good sandwich. Alvin Oritz in San Marcos.
Okay.
Oh, and shout out. We can talk about some Asian like cuisine next time.
Yeah.
But shout out Lot to Lot here in Temple.
Right.
Love me some pho. Oh my lord. So good.
We'll have to have a whole cuisine episode.
Or like legit cuisine episode.
Yeah. Not Chili's.
Not Chili's. Ugh. Just get angry about it. Word. Well, as always, appreciate you, big dogs. Aaron, appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Everybody at home, thanks for staying with us. Peace.
Peace.